Me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball and drive him in. Just the little things. And as they continue to add on inning by inning, before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do.
Now a bunt attempt here. Plouffe has it, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Center fielder number.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Canna fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Marcus.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get our leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
And that's cut on and missed by Diaz as he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. Now the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The next 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Lifetime against this pitcher, an impressive 4 for 7. He also has 1 home run.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from strike.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Settling in now, Nomar Mazara. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the out.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 21 for him on the season, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. But the Rangers add on thanks to standing in Mark Canha. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
First baseman, Mark.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game, but I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
At the plate, Ryan Healy. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ryan Healy goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Stephen Vogt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Hot shot to third. Up with it is Beltre. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Rougned Odor.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Rosales on the grass. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Line drive to center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Joyce is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1-2. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Rua sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Adam Rosales. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Striding in once again, Delino DeShields comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to center field. Joyce is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Davis. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Now batting,
here's Joey Gallo.
Gallo.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The element of surprise. The big power guy comes up and drops a bunt down. When you're struggling, not a bad play. Even when you're hot sometimes, take the hit if they're giving it to you.
Into the box, Ryan Rua trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-0.
Leading off the fourth inning.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Marcus
started that swing a bit too early.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Alejandro De Aza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Alejandro De Aza.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bases are empty. One man out. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. They're gone in order. They're down 4-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
First baseman, James Loney.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Semien scoops it up. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
The batter, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Canna is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
First 2 men retired now for Adrian Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Canna comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, but they're in front 4-0. So now it's Mark Canna. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Ryan Healy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Catcher
Stephen Vogt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go. And there's no.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Kendall Graveman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Luke's got to get rid of it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder number 3.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Athletic. Third baseman.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. Loney's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Second
Digging in
baseman,
for his second at-bat, Adam Rosales comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's Matt Joyce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
And that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ross sets his sights. 1-2 on its way. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
The right fielder, number 30.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Plouffe is right there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rangers have elected to.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The batter, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Rua past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's gone 3 for 6. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Plouffe is there. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Alejandro De Aza is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Alejandro De Aza becomes out number 2 this inning. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, James.
Into the windup
Loney.
and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Plouffe is up with it. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Rougned Odor. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Adrian Beltre will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They lead it 4-0. Striding in once again, Mark Canha. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. One away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Ryan Healy 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And this will be fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mazara's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland.
Elvis Andrews.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Plouffe fields it cleanly, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
The center fielder.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Plouffe gloves it, and a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first. And digging in once again, Trevor Plouffe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in, Adam Rosales. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Fouled straight back. The 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Here's Matt Joyce now. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. And that's cut on and missed, so now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is...
Now from the home of the A's since 1968 to look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today the third and final game in this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Davis is right there, one down. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, 4 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. So stepping in, Elvis Andrus. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr., and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate.
They're making a statement already here in the first inning. We got the 2-run home run, and now he gets a base hit ball in the home run. They came out today swinging.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Ranging back is Davis. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Hitter, Joey Gallo.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 8.
Stepping in, Ryan Rua. Career numbers against
Rua.
Sonny Gray, 5 for 11. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Joyce ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Rajay Davis now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
And he misses there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it, and a rather easy first out.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning, the next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
So now it's Mark Canha. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he was going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting third, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Coming to the plate.